Hello, my friends. Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. I had to go get our friend's daughter. She's hanging out with us today, so I had to wait to go get her, and then yeah. So sorry about that, but probably be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Then probably get to like 12:30. So only an hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably gonna go outside, hang out with them in the pool, and maybe go to the park and stuff. All the fun things. So yesterday I started working towards my witch build. So I'm doing like a blood mage spark. The biggest issue I'm having with it is like damage. I think I need to get something. It's pretty bare bones as far as the gear is concerned, so it doesn't really. I don't know. It's just not there yet. But I mean, we'll get it there, right? I don't want to play it till I kind of got it going, and I can at least run some maps and stuff with it. But it's going to require a little bit more time. I think some investment too. I think I need to get just better gear instead of kind of like baseline stuff. And also, I need to make some changes. There's like some life issues I'm having. I don't necessarily know if it's like life per se, right? Because you leech as the blood mage, but it's the damage output, right? I'm not doing enough damage to leech enough life to stay alive. Basically, is how it's working, I think. So I just got to mess around with it a little bit more. But we have been. So I did what Ruger told me yesterday, right? So I basically made a divine dump for my jewels because these and I have all these, right? So I put them in. I put a bunch of basically I had all of these in here just dumped in at a divine. I made like 4 or 5 sales, so we've actually made quite a bit of currency off of it already. But I think for now, what I'm going to do is like I basically had these priced at a divine for a day or two. I think a day. So I dropped them into another quad tab and dropped them to 100 divine, and then after a couple more days, I'll probably make this a 50, like a 50 exalt. And if they don't sell after that, then I'll just reforge them and put them back in the one divine. The only reason I'm kind of speeding up the process, typically, what he told me he does is he leaves them in there for about a week, and if they don't sell, then he does it. But the reason I'm kind of expediting the process is just because I have so many of them, and I do want to run more gens, right? I want to run more trials, so I'm going to get a ton more jewels. I did have to invest. I think it was one divine. I had to invest one divine to get more exalts, basically to just upgrade everything. Everything in here is fully upgraded, rarity. So in order to do that, I had to make an investment. So I did take a divine, turn it into exalts, and just slam everything. But yeah, I mean, I've already made that back, right? I think I've had 4 sales, 4 or 5, I can't remember. So even with the investment of another, right, we're still at 3 or 4 divine profit. So not too bad. And if I can take these basically and drop them to 50, I think a lot of these will probably sell. There's some really good ones in here. I don't want to look up each individual one of these. I tried to do the sidekick, but I can't get sidekick to download. When I download the file, there's no like run, right? There's no run file from what I can see, and the file that he says to run isn't in the file. So I don't know what to do about that. But I figure this is probably easier anyway. If people aren't finding them in 2, 3, 4 days, they're probably not worth what they're listed for anyway. So I think that's the plan. We'll run it like that. But that's kind of the breakdown of what I did there. But today, I think I'm going to run some ultimatums. I ran a couple of them already. and we've got a couple of the fates, so we still don't have our other fragment. I'm almost tempted to just buy the additional one, right? It's like a couple, but I'm trying to save my my divines right now because I'm at a crossroads where I have to do more damage in this build in order for it to keep, in order for me to keep kind of pushing into it. But the only way to do that is to get like a really powerful crossbow. I think right now I'm doing like 600 DPS or something like that when it's all said and done. 600. It's like if I could get to 800, I think it would do pretty well. And then as well, I was looking at my skill tree to see where I could make some moves, right? So I did take off one node I had down here, and I did take off a little bit of energy shield to come down and get some more accuracy because we're accuracy stacking. So I want to see if I do it here, if that's going to help me. I know it'll help punch a little harder, but how much harder, right? But I'm going to see what works better. Is it here or is it right here? Right? Because we are gaining accuracy rating equal to our intelligence. I don't know if that scales it down, though. That's the only thing, because our intelligence is at 136. We have pretty good intelligence. So maybe we boost it into here, and we'll see if our numbers jump. Because now I'm at 1638 and